Now it is time for us to check in with Mike Siona. And would you believe he's got football on the brain? Mike?
Well, here we are just days away from the Vanier Cup, and if you didn't have enough Saskatchewan-Montreal football last weekend, we've got another matchup dialed up here. I'm joined by Seth Hundeby, linebacker for the University of Saskatchewan, heading to the Vanier Cup. How do you feel right now?
Good. Yeah, no, super good. At the start of the year, this is always the goal game to be in, so definitely happy that we've checked a lot of boxes to get here.
As everybody's this time of year, you just want to be at work this week, right? But the week is now coming closer and closer to the championship game. You see the trophies actually painted on the wall here. What would it mean for you personally to win?
Yeah, especially as a fifth year, like this is my last game as a Husky. I'd love to come home with a Vanier. Being able to play in two Vaniers and not quite win those games, especially the urge to win one now definitely burns a little bit more, and it'd be amazing.
No doubt about it. Now, obviously, in Saskatchewan, the game is in Regina at Mosaic Stadium. Just talk about what you would like to see in terms of an atmosphere in that building.
There's no doubt that Saskatchewan loves football. So playing in Saskatchewan, I feel like there's going to be a good turnout, a lot of support. I've had a lot of people just in and around school say hey, yeah, coming down to the game. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of fans that are going to come out to the game. I bet you Montreal is going to travel really well. They have a good fan base there. So I bet you the energy there is going to be electric. Mostly, I think anytime you're in Mosaic, the energy is pretty electric. So I'm excited to have one more game there for sure.
Fantastic. All right. Well, Seth, good luck this weekend. And just, I guess, one final question. How do you kind of handle those emotions? And what do you tell some of the guys that maybe is in their first game?
Yeah, no, being in two, it's been helpful. A lot of it comes down to it's just going to be one more snap of football. It doesn't mean you got to be Superman. It doesn't mean you got to do anything different. You just got to do your job and enjoy what you do. Trust the 11 guys around you and, yeah, just play football.
Love it. Couldn't have said it any better. Stay with us this morning. We're setting up Vanier all morning long.
Saskatchewan versus Montreal. That is the matchup at this year's Vanier Cup in Regina. And our Mike Siona is setting it up for us this morning.
Well, we're down here at the University of Saskatchewan Husky Football Clubhouse this morning, and we are joined now by Riker Frank, a running back for the U of S Huskies, now the Mitchell Bowl champions. 2 weeks ago, the Canada West champions, and that trophy painted on the wall back there is the next target. Talk to me about the preparations for the Vanier Cup.
Yeah, I mean, same as every other week. We're just trying to go 1-0 on the week. So we're showing up practice and we're putting in the work. We're game planning. We're watching film, all that sort of good stuff. So yeah, I mean, it's a big game, but you still got to prepare the same way.
I like that. Football still played 10 yards at a time, one possession at a time. You can't score more than one touchdown on any play. All those cliches. Let's strip away and maybe just talk about you individually, because the University of Saskatchewan, you're a Regina kid. You played your high school football there. What is it going to mean for you to step out in the national championship game, essentially at home?
Yeah, I mean, it's a cool, full circle moment for me because, like you said, I'm a Regina guy. And I'm going to end up playing my last Husky football game in Regina. So I imagine it's going to feel like a home game for me. I'm going to have lots of family out there in a familiar stadium. So, yeah, I'm excited for that.
Love that. Now, what sort of familiarity do you guys breed? I mean, obviously, you've had a lot of success in that building. How much of that can you draw upon, especially maybe early when the nerves start to get at you?
Yeah, I mean, one thing that's nice is it's pretty close to home, right? It's not a plane ride. It's a quick 2-hour bus ride. So that aspect will be nice, but also just we know we're gonna have a lot of fans there too. So we know our fans are gonna be traveling. We know they're gonna pack the stands. We know they're gonna be loud and cheering for us. So I think for us that's the biggest thing, just knowing how much support we have in the stands and seeing all those familiar faces out there.
No doubt about it. Well, there you go. You've got about 30,000 of you can fit into that barn for the Vanier Cup, and why wouldn't you? University of Saskatchewan against Montreal this weekend.
It has been all Vanier all morning for Mike Siona. He joins us one last time before the big game. Mike.
Well, here we are, just hours away now from the Vanier Cup with Scott Flory, the head coach of the University of Saskatchewan Huskies, all set to head down to Regina. Kickoff is Saturday at 1 o'clock at Mosaic Stadium. Talk about the excitement of your team.
There's a level of excitement, but I think there's a bigger thing. We're looking at a level of focus and a level of determination. In this group, this is a special group of kids. The veteran leadership here on this group, you're talking about 22-year-old, 23-year-old young men that it's been exceptional. I'm really proud of this group, man. The level of resiliency and just with everything that's happened this year, the guys just keep plugging away, keep playing, and really proud of them. We got one more. We got a few more days together as a group, and 3 hours of football that are going to be fantastic.
Now, it is the University of Saskatchewan, obviously situated in campus here in Saskatoon. But what would it mean for the whole province to get out there and show that support for you guys in the stands?
Well, I think you just look, you look at what happened there last Sunday, obviously with Saskatchewan, with the Rough Riders, and just the buy-in with the whole province and what it means. We are the institution of the province, the University of Saskatchewan, not Saskatoon, and this program's been around for over 100 years. So, there's a pride there. There's a level of like I said, pride and just everything that goes into it. There's a big alumni group. There's not only within football, but within the greater university. So the level of support that we get here is phenomenal. I'm not saying that that's not a piece of the fuel, but it's a piece of it. Our guys, it's not lost on our guys, the level of importance that this game has.
Fantastic. Well, I know you guys have been knocking on the door here to get to that point in an appropriate spot for us here inside the University of Saskatchewan Huskies clubhouse, right in front of the Vanier Cup itself, the mural up there. And, we'll see. Good luck on the weekend, Coach.
Appreciate it.